Welcome to Empowered. I am Michelle Maupin, and I am a certified personal trainer through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and I'm also a certified nutritionist. So I get to be here to empower you. Welcome to the program. This one is different from anything you've ever tried before, probably, because I'm not going to give you specific workouts unless you want those. I'm not going to tell you what to eat unless you want help with that too. But instead of trying to fit your life into somebody's program here, we're working to create a program that fits into your life the way your life is, even as it flexes, even as it gets crazy. We are high performing women, which means that we're traveling, we're taking care of family, we're running a business or a department, and we get knocked off track a lot when it comes to our health. And also, most of us are doing everything for everyone else and not saving any time for ourselves. So, here's how Empowered works. You'll join this group coaching program with me as your guide and also with a community of other women similar to you that are on a similar journey. And what we do is we go through a curriculum here. We track our food and activity and see where we're actually at. And then we make small, sustainable changes from there. This is all up to you. You're the captain of your ship here. I'm just your guiding community partner. What's different this time is that you're not going to follow a rigid plan. Most of us have been there and done that. So I've done a lot of surveys in the last year, and successful women report that the barriers to their results have been consistency, time, and motivation. That was me too. I recently had a woman look at me and ask me if I've always been disciplined. Um, no, and I'm still not. I just have safeguards in place and a solid plan to keep going when I slip. While this online program is a new platform for my work, I have helped lots of people build confidence, get stronger, create sustainable habits, and lose weight as needed. And so being part of this community means that you have a group of people here, you have my coaching, and the cost is about a tenth of what one would pay for a typical online coach and less than a weekly fast food sandwich. More on that later. You are in the right place if any of the following apply to you. Number one, you're just getting started. You haven't really tried to control your body composition before, but you know you need to do something now. Two, you've been successful in the past with your wellness routine, but you fell out of practice and need to restart. Three, maybe you already have an exercise routine, but you want support with nutrition or sticking to it. And then four, you want support and accountability to add consistency to what you're already doing. I found myself in the doctor's office with a suspicious lump on my stomach. And she said it was a benign tumor and to just leave it there, leave it alone. And I said, okay, what might have caused that? And why am I still gaining so much weight? And she said, that's just part of aging. As you age, you are going to continue to gain weight. It's natural, and you're going to have tumors, and that's natural too. Leave it there. Don't worry about it. I could not sit with that answer. I got myself a new primary doctor, and I decided I needed to take charge of my health, but I needed to do it differently because my habit of extreme program, high motivation, crash over and over and over needed to stop because I was getting heavier every single time I tried that. So I had to make smaller changes that I could deal with on the long term. And I started out with cookies. I had cookies at my desk, and I got rid of those cookies and replaced them with nuts. And then I replaced that with apples. And I started to make small incremental changes and little tiny policies that I would do for myself. For example, when I was drinking, I would have a full glass of water in between drinks or sodas. Started making small sustainable changes, and the more I learned, the more I wanted to help others avoid the same ups and downs and confusion and frustration, because really small changes are what works and gets us off of that roller coaster and into sustainable results. The premise of Empowered is that to lose weight or get stronger, more flexible, or improve health in other ways, We need to build a program around our lives instead of trying to fit our lives into rigid workout schedules or diet plans. And we make a plan for when life gets crazy or when we have a vacation, when something good happens too, and we need to celebrate. We have safeguards in place and we commit to showing up for ourselves over and over. And we utilize the tools in this program to do it with support. Here's my number one tip. Don't give up. If you slide or if you fall all the way down that mountain, you get back up with grace, with allowances, but you get back up in the capacity of what you can do. We always do what we can do in this program and go from there, no matter what setbacks we face. For example, I just had a client whose mother got into a car wreck and she had to travel back east to take care of her. And with the travel and the lack of sleep, she started eating all the things, you're eating out, of course, airport food and drinks to relax, and all those things are happening. And so she started getting kind of down on herself for it. And my answer to that is no, you're doing your best with what you have. So how can we continue to take care of you? We have 4 pillars of health. We talk about sleep, hydration, nutrition, and physical activity. Can she get a 10-minute walk in after meals? Yes. Okay, so there. Can you make at least one choice per day that is on the healthier side? For example, maybe a salad over the fried food at the restaurants. Yes. Okay, so we do little bits of what we can do, and then we allow grace for the rest because life is going to happen. You are the captain of your own ship, and this is your journey, which is why it's so important that this program is developed by you with the tools that we have in Empowered. I know that you're absolutely capable of getting control of your health. And I absolutely love having independent people in my program. They need to be, because again, I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do. I get to offer guidance and community and accountability to go with it. And I truly believe that with this support, it's a lot easier for us to build something sustainable for ourselves. It was hard to choose just a few of the comments from current participants. And also, we treasure our privacy in this group. So, yes, we're all part of a community and our weekly topic is recorded and shared, but to respect privacy, we don't record people asking their questions or using their names. So, these are some of the comments that we're seeing. And this group in particular was here between 6 and 8 weeks. I asked my 5-week participants at the 5-week checkpoint, because we do 1 week for awareness and just seeing where we're at, and then 4 weeks to make small sustainable changes, and then we have a check-in at week 5. These are some of the checkpoints when I asked, what are you proud of? And it's also going to be your first checkpoint. So this is where I invite you to join the Empowered program and be part of this. I'm going to describe what's in it, what the cost is, and then pictured here was me in June 2025, and this is me in June 2026 here on the right. Same festival, similar outfit, way different life and outlook. And I want to help you get results like mine. What will you do here? You'll join our optional weekly live coaching calls where we check in together and go over a topic relating to our journey. Everything from stress management to finding a workout buddy to form, nutrition guidance, etc. You'll participate in our community where you have 24/7 access to our community where you can post your questions and get feedback from the group. And then I'm also on there every day to answer questions too. You'll work through the curriculum to set yourself up for success. The curriculum consists of 8 bite-sized modules that you can watch anytime. How to take measurements, how to track and chronometer, how to explore goal setting, keep going after a slip, and then the 4 pillars of health: sleep, hydration, nutrition, and physical activity in detail. You will attend the coaching calls as you can on Sundays and Tuesdays. The topics will be added to the resource library, but again, for the sake of privacy, the calls will not be recorded when people are asking their questions or checking in. The resource library will have materials on a variety of topics that you can review, and we're adding more every single month. And we're in this together. We have each other on the community group. And we'll also have a program so you can find that workout buddy like I have with my brother. So our base program is the curriculum, the weekly live coaching calls, the Level Up community, and the resource library. And then we have bonus material as well. Included, you're going to get a personalized one-on-one call with me to get you started. I know I won't always be able to offer this as the program grows, but it's yours today when you enroll. Since injury was the top reason people lost focus on their wellness, I made a guide for this just in case. We also have a guide for when life keeps pulling you off track, and a workout, stretching, and foam rolling basics guide for you as well. But wait, there's more. Cheesy, I know. It's a ShamWow guy up there. I saved the best for last, seriously. I have 3 more bonuses that you can purchase if you want them outside of the program, or they're included when you sign up today. Because this is my pre-release program before I launch it nationally, I'm going to throw in 3 more awesome assets to really kickstart your results. Selfishly, I want your wins and I want your testimonials if you're willing to share them. So let's get into these. Your first 4-week workout, complete with instructions and how-to guides. If you'd like to purchase this separately, it's going for $75. This powerful 90-day PDF journal is a daily, weekly, and monthly guide. It has daily check boxes, weekly themes, affirmations, dedications, and it will keep you on track. This is $29.99 if you want to purchase it outside of the membership, but it is well worth it. 6 months of Cronometer Gold. This is Cronometer's premium product, and it is amazing. On their website, you can get it for $10.99 a month. I believe so much in the power of tracking that I'll add anybody who wants it separate from the membership to bring down the cost at $5.99 a month or $59 for the year. Now they do have a free version, but it's limited and it comes with full page ads. It's not the gold. So 6 months of Cronometer Gold is this benefit. I am adding a couple of QR codes in here so that even if you don't want to be part of the Empowered Group Coaching Program and you want the Cronometer by itself, you can do that here. Just use your phone camera to scan either one of these QR codes if you want monthly or annual. Annual, you get a couple months free if you do it that way. And then you will get an email from Cronometer, and you'll need to check your spam folder. Within 24 hours, you should get that email, and then you'll be able to sign up and have access to Cronometer Gold. So real quick to recap, you have the one-on-one call with me to get you started. The 4 weeks of prescribed workouts if you want them. Some people don't go to the gym, but those who do love this. 6 months of Cronometer Gold, my expert guidance in the program that I created here, 24/7 access to the community, the curriculum, the guides, the resources, the 90-day journal to help keep you on track, and the weekly live coaching calls, all for less than lunch for 2 at a restaurant. I'm giving away the house, but it's because I want my participants to have everything they need to get their wellness practice going and sustainable and keep it for good. So here's the deal. In 2027, this program is going to be $47 per month, which is still less than that weekly takeout sandwich. But for 2026 participants, because I'm releasing this program in 2026, you get a founder's rate of $33 per month. If you don't want that monthly recurring expense and you'd rather pay for the year, then we'll give you 2 months off, so you can just be paid up and you get a nice discount there. Here are some more thoughts from current participants. We're seeing inches down, we're seeing weight down. This one was a really nice surprise. She said, has anybody talked to you about their mental well-being? Because this was really good. And I think we were 2 or 3 weeks in when we had that conversation. And then, of course, this is the general idea for Empowered is that it's accessible and accepting, and there's lots of grace because we work from where we are. One-on-one coaching costs a few $100s to more than $1,000 per month. Personal training here in Oregon, at least, costs $60 to $90 per session. Lunch with a friend at a restaurant is going to typically cost about that much. I created the Empowered program so I could reach the most people and make it affordable for $47 a month, but $33 for you. That's $1.09 per day. We'll continue to build realistic habits around movement, nutrition, sleep, and consistency so that you can go into each new birthday feeling stronger and work toward being in the best shape of your life if you're not already. There are no extremes, no all or nothing diets or plans, just the structure, support, and consistency to stop starting over and to keep that weight off for good. How would your life be if you had more confidence in your body and loving how your clothes fit? You're able to walk up that hill without being winded. You don't feel any guilt when you allow yourself treat meals and treat days and treat vacations. You're connected with a community of people who help keep you on track and make it fun to keep coming back instead of fading out. You may have doubts that this will work for you. This program is designed for busy people, particularly high-performing women with hectic schedules, big family commitments, and a lot of responsibility. That's the point. We have to do something. We have to fit our wellness into the life that we have in order to continue to be awesome for everyone else. Empowered is different because I'm not trying to give you a program for you to stuff your life into. I'm giving you the tools that you need to build in your wellness practice with what you already have going on and with grace. I get not wanting a recurring monthly expense. You can cancel anytime. Just let me know a few days before your next billing cycle and you won't be charged further. Or if you'd rather just pay forward for the year, you'll get 2 months free. So you might also consider a trade-off. 3 or 4 Starbucks coffees or fast food sandwiches in a month. If you meal prep for those instead, you have a way to justify the program, which will help you feel your best. This one's my favorite. Every time I commit to a new program, I end up quitting after a few weeks. That was me too. That's why it's my favorite. And also, if you really need to cancel after a few weeks, you can. Again, there's no contract or obligation here, but give me 90 days. 90 days or 12 weeks is a magic number in fitness. And most people keep going after that to continue to build their wellness practice. The choice is really yours. Try this for 5 weeks or try it for a year, but do something different this time that will help you get the results that you want. So if you have thoughts or questions on this, let me know. I would love to hear them. Just shoot me an email at levelup@empoweredtrainingllc.com. And I hope to see you in the group. I hope to see you in the program.